Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Europa Universalis Rome. I'm actually going to save real quick because I forgot to do that. Always save between games. Or episodes. Just this game is crashy. So, it's been actually pretty stable the last episode. Did it in one take, no problems. Hopefully we'll get two in a row. But yeah. So when we last left off, we just finished conquering the Cimbri. And we're working on subjugating them. And we're a great power. Archon, great power has happened to us. Our country is a great power, one of the big players in international diplomacy. All the states pay close attention to us, and smaller countries seek our help to achieve their own ambitions. So this is the difference. We get 20% over 20% research points over 10% research points, and pretty much, well, that's for everything. The major points are research points and civilization spread. Because it means from neighbors really helps out. You'll notice like these are up to like 40% now, spreading out from the capital, which is one of the reasons why I want to keep as many of the Mediterranean trade routes with my capital going as possible. Yeah, we'll cancel that out and hopefully manage to get this stuff here if we're lucky. Cloth for wood. Wow, we are. Good, we got it. That's great. I will definitely take that. That's lovely. Sad that we don't have anywhere else to trade. I'm not too worried about external trading and all that right now. We've got a fairly good income here. Champions are in education. Only basic. Only the best twos will do. I'm not certain. It's a tough call. Only the best tutors will do, I guess, yeah. I'm just not certain if I want to be building up wealth as much as possible here, or avoiding, or just, you know, going whatever, because there are events related to my wealth. If I can get 10,000 wealth on my Archon, he can like improve the capital and put 5 civilization in it, which is huge. That's why, you know, I'm debating whether or not I want to spend wealth. I think I made the wrong call there, and I shouldn't be spending wealth as much like that. But oh well. Next Archon's also pretty rich. Spot on Dacia. In terms of white piece. Like I said, I'd really like to get trading for some of those horses, though. Yeah, it doesn't look like they didn't hold their trade route, darn. Oh, well, at least we got cloths from the Romans. That's a pretty good deal. How are the Romans feeling about us these days, anyway? No, they're not. Minus 200. Oh, they're minus 195. Infamy, different religion, and our diplomatic skill is poor. Alright, well, can't argue with that. Alright, so I've been, you know, looking around here. Gonna have to start contending. As the Archon elections, I believe, are this year. At what point in the year are they happening? We can check here. Military faction. Became Archon. 7/12, okay. So, 7/12, that'll be July, no, July 6th, August is 7th. On the 12th of August, we'll have new Archon elections. Good. I have some laws that I want to pass, you know? Okay. In the meantime, how's the government doing? We got a huge number of things here. We're not getting anything for recent omens because holy crap, or recent sacrifice because that's expensive. We'll probably be holding a sacrifice after the elections because I'll be passing a law that will, you know, Whatever. We'll be passing a law which will inevitably reduce stability, just like every law. Just like real life. No matter what law you pass, somebody's pissed at you. Now, I'm not certain if this works at Barbarian level 2. Usually by sending troops into provinces and stuff, you can try and provoke the Barbarians into uprising. I know it won't work on Barbarian Power of 1. That needs to go away by event. Little events will come by and eventually and get rid of the power in the province. More captives. That's okay. Here we go. The Archon elections have occurred. No, it was on the 6th. Interesting. Our Archon is a member of the religious faction. Can change religious ideas freely. Yeah, that's the other thing about republics, is I can change to divine right now, away from national oracle if I want. I can change any idea to a religious idea for free. Mercantile faction gets that, civic faction can do that, and military faction can do that. Populist faction doesn't get anything, because fuck the populists. Nobody likes them. They can go burn in hell. The only reason they have anything right now is opposition, which is pretty funny. Basically, yeah, they're getting to be too small, so they need boosting. Construction buildings and lack of buildings. That's evened out. Lovely. Okay, well, at least now we can pass laws. Sacred Office Law. Not really. Forced Conversion Law, not really. Religious Emancipation, this we can pass. I like this. Slave to Freeman booster. And that will allow us to... And this increases the religious conversion rate of provinces as well. The law made it so that the children of person following the state religion were born free. This means that slaves who converted could have children who would become freemen, and also encouraged slaveholders to free converted slaves as an act of piety. The Religious Emancipation Law. Basically, we only enslave people of other religions. It's a significant improvement. That's like almost universal human rights right there. Major discovery of armor. Yes, of course. The civilized starts to lose the martial ethos of its barbarian past. At the same time, the army advances in other ways. The use of armor to protect the soldiers is one example, which basically gives everybody a defensive boost. So yeah, as we progress in technologies, we'll be continuing to unlock discoveries in various things. Just crush these guys. I said I'm kind of worried about what we're going to be doing here. Sell a tea buddy. Yeah. We can probably cut out the naval maintenance. Let's do that. We need one more unit here as well. The Maniple system. Heavy infantry morale plus 50%. The use of massed phalanx assault could be devastating, but these formations were vulnerable if they could not hold their formation. This was especially a problem if they were charging over broken ground. The terrain would slow down some of the men, causing gaps to appear in the line. The solution was to divide the troops up into smaller units, maniples in the Roman system, and march with gaps between the maniples. When the formation closed to combat, the gaps would be closed in the formation. The system relied a lot on the junior officers who could use the maneuverability of the formation to the most effect. So a huge morale boost. My men will keep fighting, my heavy infantry will keep fighting much longer. As we advance in various technologies, military recently got tribal divisions, yeah. We're going to be getting a lot of stuff going through pretty quick. Naval archers... and nothing. So yeah, we're not getting too much around here for the next tech levels. There's like 30 tech levels though, so there's a decent number of tech spread across it. Argolis to Trinavantes, damn. What? We apparently stopped trading that because we lost gold, and now Rome, of course, doesn't want to trade with us. We'll see. Ooh. Yes, war horses for grain. Good. That means that we can build a new legion soon. Or at least we have the ability to if we so desire. But like I said, I still want to try and pump as much technology into Trinovantes, or civilization into Trinovantes as we can. Rome has actually lost some of its civilization. That's not a good thing. Oh no, wait, that was there. Rome is still at 90%, sadly. It can go up. There are, like I said, there are events that will fire that will make it go up. Yeah, it doesn't look like Sparta's gonna survive this free government position. We can appoint the censors, so we do not have very many people to choose from. The people that we do have to choose from, pretty much are populists. Populists and more populists. I'll choose someone from the religious faction, who are in pretty much near full control of the Senate. There are 99 seats plus the Archon. So that means they control 46 seats here. That's pretty huge. With, 56% political attraction, that's expected. I need to construct more buildings, though. We no longer trading grain for war horses? What happened? Oh. Now, okay, we're trading grain for war horses again. Either way, can we get game, maybe, in that province? We need it. And attribates. Chachi. There you go. A little bit better. Now the only trade route unused is in Trinovantes, of which I hope to try and get something else out of the Romans as time passes. It looks unlikely though. Maybe in the ruins of Sparta we'll be able to get ourselves a secured trade route. I'd really like Argos, if at all possible. Again, that gold is really nice. It's gonna be soon time to build some more temples, I think. Oh well. And I'm very happy with this. Looks like whatever happens here, that Vitergus won't be able to save it. It means eventually we failed to complete a mission. No kidding. Build temple and attribates. My pleasure. So eventually that's going to become an independent state, and when it does, it's not going to have any allies initially. So very ripe for invading. Very ripe for invading indeed. Let's see. Let's take a look at the regional map. Oh, that's good. That's in Belgica, so we can go after that. Okay. Basically, I'm always looking ahead for, conquests that I can start pulling off. It's gonna be tricky though. No matter what happens here, I'm gonna be at war with a lot of people. A lot of people. So we're gonna have to see. Like, everyone seems, pretty united. Like, if we just look at Sparta here, there pretty much isn't anyone, who isn't at war with Sparta. It's pretty much them, and they're still allied to Langobardi, so things can go wrong really fast if we tried anything on them. The other person, around here, they're my allies. Sparta's holding on like it is. Yeah, it's doing alright. I don't know how long it's gonna last though. Patras is under siege. Sparta's under siege. Doesn't appear that the other places are under siege, so they're gonna have fully occupied pretty quick, it looks like. Yeah, we're running out of places to build temples. We're not gonna be building temples out any farther than this though. If we go out any further, it's Germanic and animist religion, and that just means that the temples will strengthen the animist religion. So we'll have to convert the provinces first, which basically means waiting for an event or building a colony. Colonies are 80 gold, so I don't know. We'll see. It's quite expensive. Once we get bigger, then it's a little more justifiable though. Sparta, white peace with someone. That's impressive. I'm really hoping that Nervi becomes independent soon. Yeah, Nervi considers Nervi a core province. Yeah, it's gonna, once they become independent, it'll be a little better. Or Lewd Genesis. You know what, that might work. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, that'll work. Now, that worked. I can't believe that worked. That shouldn't have worked. And I friggin' can't imagine how that has worked. But it worked. We're now leader in the war, in a war where everyone else has pretty much already been, you know, called in and all that, so. The Senate would accept that. Here's a question. I don't think I want to, though. I'm okay with fighting for a little while. Where are we supposed to be training dudes? I'm fairly certain I would have a place with game and wood ready, would I not? Oh well, whatever. We'll just train them here. It'll be okay. They don't necessarily need all that starting XP anyway. We should probably bring up the naval maintenance now as well. For the sake of not getting screwed. Let's go blockade and Langobardi. Yeah, I don't really think I need to worry too much about them crossing. So yeah, we'll start with taking Ubonez out. Rebels will take that back. Death by old age. The Archon is dead. Okay, so who's the new Archon? Okay, religious. Damn, we got populists. Freaking populists, man. Oh wait, the next Archon's religious. Okay, we have a mercantile Archon. Okay, that's a little. That's actually not terrible. Mostly just means 20% trade income. Wait, we had privateer sponsorship law for mercantilist? I would have thought that it would have been anti-piracy. Oh, it has to be populist for that. It might not be too terrible to get a populist Archon just once, so I can pass a whole bunch of laws that I otherwise wouldn't be able to. But yeah, we'll see. We will see. Major discovery. Everyone gets 10% offensive. Woohoo! So yeah, this is not too bad. We're now only really at war with Langobardi and Ubonez, so. This is pretty good. Trade down here. Yes, it looks like Sparta's finished here. They're just going to be divided up. Really? Huh. Too much opposition in the Senate to forming trade routes with Rome. Freaking Senate, man. Hate them. Too much opposition in the Senate. It's the friggin' religious faction, probably. Or the new Archons just really disliked or something. Faction opinion minus 50, faction opinion minus 50, faction minus 50%. Okay, so yeah, my ruler isn't that popular, it appears. And I'm not well liked amongst the factions, I guess. Oh well, we'll be okay. Alright, so yeah, let's let the siege get going here. So rebels will take that. That's fine. This is part of Germana Inferior, so it's all good. It's part of us. Paturgus is, damn it, they're sieging back that province. Oh, that's gotta suck. That's a problem though. Those barbarians rising. I do not want to actually let them win anything. I think they'll win, though. They probably won't destroy the barbarians, which is alright. Yeah, they'll just retreat to Ambrones. And then we can beat them up on the way over there. I think we'll, hopefully. Yeah, we're not getting anywhere. Food shortage. Chachi's... Yeah, they've got the lead on us right now. Status quo. Food shortage. Good, we got the lead now. Haha, suckers. Oh no. No, it's still tied. There is a little gap in 12 months where you can have a food shortage and it doesn't advance really. It advances, but not enough to notice. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host, Calvin, signing off.